Big from the sea. So we started down there behind the hill this morning at Menton. It's the Alps Divide. 2 weeks after I scratched Silk Road and going again. So what, 1000k is it, George?
1052.
1052k. From the Mediterranean to Lac Leman. Thonon Le Bains, a finish across the Alps. So here we go. In case you wondered how steep this climb was, the guy on the moped is scooting it. Well, welcome to Italy. Crossed the border a while ago actually, and yeah, it's been really hot in the day, like 30 degrees, some really steep climbs as you probably saw. It's cooling off now, about 6 o'clock, and I'm feeling pretty good in the rhythm at the front of the race. I think it's Jürgen is up here with me. Just stopped at a fountain, hence the, excuse me, the dripping clothes and face. Just getting the salt off and get the body temperature down. And yeah, climbing altitude now. About to take on the section which I think is called the Salt Road. I did it last year in reverse on the Torino-Nice rally route. So yeah, looking forward to getting off-road properly and getting into those properly into the spectacular mountains. Little bunker up there. Came down this last year, so kind of know where I am and what to expect, which is nice. But yeah, just going up to the sort of balcony road, Salt Road, and be up there most of this evening, I guess. Sunset. This is why we do it. Dreamy. I also know exactly where I am now. So I camped probably a few K from here last year, so yeah, it's nice to have that knowledge in the bank. Alright, into the night. Don't know if you can see this, but the moon's full and I'm above the clouds. All the moonlight reflecting off the clouds. Still fairly mild. Getting up towards 2,000 meters, I expect. And yeah, feeling good. I want to get over this high ridge tonight, and then, well, as soon as I'm in front, might have a little sleep. You know, keep some powder for late in the race. But yeah, see how it goes. It's just beautiful though. Spectacular. Bonjour. First morning. Had a little sleep last night, just under 2 hours. And yeah, I think one guy's ahead, about 10k up the road. So I'll finish my croissant, get my head down, get pedalling. Nice little gravel pass I did, and quite a long descent, and now heading into sort of the, I think it's the Isola Valley, or certainly the village's Isola, and up the Col de Bonette, 2,800 meters, part gravel, part road. Should be one of the highest points of the race. So yeah, I guess that's going to be the rest of the afternoon. On the Col de Bonette, I reckon it's going to be 3 or so hours, maybe 4. Getting pretty warm now, 29 degrees, so yeah, tough day. Cheeky little gravel connector up to the Bonnet, just up there, and come back down here in a second before we drop down to the checkpoint. But yeah, it's hot, high now, I can feel the altitude, so yeah, heavy slog. About to hit the road. That was tough. So yeah, up here around the top, around the loop, and back down where I just came from. So just rolling out of CP1, I was first there. Saw the guy in second on the climb on the out and back, and he looked like he was suffering a bit, so quick turnaround in the checkpoint, had a meal, and carry on, I suppose. I mean, nothing better to do, have I? So a couple of hours since the checkpoint now. Managed to resupply in Bonette, the little town. Luckily there was a shop open. It's Sunday in France. Everything was shut apart from one little shop. So I've got enough stuff to get to Briançon. Imagine I'll be there tomorrow. So yeah, I got a little climb coming up, then a big climb, and then a hiker bike. So that's going to be the rest of today, and probably most of tomorrow morning, I expect. So this is the small climb, about 3 miles, 5k, quite steep, but just ticking it over. Had some good food at the checkpoint, so that's soaked into my legs now, and then we got the big one next. I've done the small climb now. I missed the bit in the middle, which is up and downy, sort of in and out of towns, woods. A bit annoying, to be honest. So I doubt we'll get over the climb tonight. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to ride, and somewhere between 11 and 12, if I find a good bivvy spot, I think I'll stop. So yeah, see how that pans out.
Hello, just went to the toilet, in case you wondered, in a ski resort. Didn't quite get over the climb last night. Had a good 4 hours sleep, feel pretty good this morning, and yeah, a bit cold in the descent, so I'm wrapped up. Hopefully the town might be open, I might get a croissant, but not getting my hopes up too much. So yeah, it's nice and warm here. Don't really want to leave again.
That's alright, breakfast down there. Got myself a sandwich, a bag of cookies, coffee. So I'm all set for the next bit, which is going to be a long climb. There's a theme here on that. There's a hiker bike on this one. Then drop down into Briançon. And the sun's just coming up. So yeah, should be another good day. Right, making some progress. So this hiker bike, well, the top of it's about 6 miles away. So I imagine it'll be 2 or 3 miles of hiker bike. Gradually climbed up on the road onto these gravel tracks, and then yeah, I guess it just turns into a hiking trail up over the top. I actually passed over the other side of the mountain last year on the Col de Pise, so I think I know what to expect. Hopefully it means some good trails on the way down. on the old hike bike, but the top's just behind me. It's up there somewhere. So yeah, hopefully another 10 minutes or so. And I'll be up. And we can hopefully do some single track. From Briançon, quick supermarket sweep, get a few resupplies and then back on it up to Montgenèvre. Although I've not been this way, I think it's the off-road route. I expect to involve some pushing and then down down the road the other side, which I rode up last year. Took that one off and head straight down those little town at the bottom, maybe get some water and a quick snack. I had a good ice cream there last year, and yeah, kind of nice to know where you are. So back in the valley again, still in Italy, but next up on the next big challenge is the Col du Somalia, which is the highest point of the whole event, just under 3,000 meters. So yeah, I guess I'll have to do that tonight. I expect to be 3 or 4 hours to get up there, probably a couple of hours to get there, so I guess maybe half a chance of doing it in the daylight. So yeah, it's kind of the plan for the rest of the day. So the climb begins. progress. 5 miles to the top now, so I'll be around a bit, hour and a half maybe. Be up there before it's dark, although the clouds are starting to loom. So hopefully I'll get away with it. And yeah, back down. Probably go straight back to the bar I stopped in earlier, because there's some good pizza, and get some resupply. The top, highest point, just under 3,000. Now I'm going to put on my warm clothes, and hopefully next time you see me I'll be shoving some pizza in my face. Back down in the valley before the night shift. Really go to plan. Just got caught in a massive rainstorm, but I found this little church, so probably stopping an hour earlier than I wanted to, but it's basically a 9-mile climb. It'll take a couple of hours to get up there, and then a long descent, so it's not really worth the risk. If I get wet and then freeze on the descent, it'd be pretty bad, so I'll stop here, semi-dry my kit, at least I know I'm going to be dry and warm tonight, and then see what the weather's doing tomorrow. Wow, good morning. Not sure if you can see, probably not. The moon's up. I'm surrounded by these amazing mountains. It's about 2 hours now. We'll come all the way up this valley behind me. The first light's just coming up. So yeah, hammered it down to start with, and then the last sort of 20 minutes or so it stopped raining, so I think maybe it was a good call to stop where I did last night. Feeling fairly good, and then I've got to drop down, and maybe I've timed it right to find a boulangerie. I hope so. So yeah, all good in France. Just got very lucky with resupply. Shop's not meant to open until 7:30. It's 6:15. Just getting light, and I just caught up with the guy in front again. So he's about 10 minutes up the road, as long as it's been at this resupply, but I need to get food. So yeah, looking good. Oh, a bit rainy, but spectacular. So basically, resupplied in Valois, and yeah, as I said, Ziggy caught me, and he must be, well, probably 20 minutes ahead now. Stopped to go to the loo, resupply. I imagine he was resupplied in town here. So now the next big climb, 10 miles or so, maybe more, then drop down and then drag up to the checkpoint. It's about 50 miles away, so see if I can catch him again. Working away on this climb. I think that's the top, up in the clouds ahead of me. It's a couple of miles away, so probably a good half hour to get up and over. I'll be glad to get this one done though, it's just steep. Bit of a grovel. Glad I put the 30-tooth chainring on for sure. to climb now. Quite a long descent, and then I stopped down in the big supermarket in the valley, got some lunch and some resupply. And now making my way to CP2, which is probably about 20 miles away. Predominantly uphill, but it looks like mostly on tarmac, so it should be fairly easy going. Easier than this morning anyway. And there's the Alps behind me. Pretty cool, eh? Cheeky bit of single track on that descent, and now onto the climb up to CP, so about 10 miles or so I suppose, another 2-3 hours, and then maybe get some food. That'd be nice. About to hit CP2. I'm not sure if I'll see the guy in front or not. I always forget his name, I'm too tired. But yeah, get some food, quick fuel up, turn it around as quick as I can, and then get over this mountain and then just see how far I can go. That'll be 150 miles left. Doubt I'll do it in a one-hour, but I'll try and go to 1 o'clock or so. A few hours sleep, see where I get to. There's a refuge. Got as much food as I could. So yeah, not sure if I'll get any resupply tonight, so I'll be on the Haribos. So I've got to be a bit careful with energy. And yeah, just get my head down, see how far I get, and hopefully try and sleep in one of the little towns. There's a couple of mountain passes first. And just cover the ground while it's light. Today's edition of This Is Why We Do It. I just had a hike bike, and hopefully I got a fairly big descent, and yeah, it's going to be dark soon, so settle into the night again. Let's just see how far I can get before I fall asleep. So, I had a disaster. Basically torn this knob off and 4 plugs won't hold it. So I think I've got to put a tube in. At least there's this little chalet, so could be worse. What discovery. Pizza machine. So I've ordered a pizza, repaired my puncher, got down the mountain to Saint-Gervais, or the little town in Saint-Gervais. So I get my pizza and see if I can get back up and over towards Chamonix, but I'll need to sleep somewhere I think. But maybe pizza will put me up. 2 minutes left. as good as advertised, but food is food. Our half-burnt tuna pizza. Living the dream. Good morning. Hopefully the last morning of the race. Just heading out of the Chamonix Valley, you can see that behind me. And yeah, woke up, had my little 2-hour sleep. Hard work this morning, only had a bag of Haribos. They were dwindling fast, but it's amazing how things can turn. Found a vending machine with these super sugary flapjacks, brownies. So I brought like 3 of them and a coffee. Not looking forward to the bank statement on that one. Then a few K down the road, found a bakery. So I got pain au raisin, some chocolate cookies, and life's all good. And my legs feel strong. It's amazing that when you get stuff in, the body responds. It might be a caffeine day today. I think I lost probably half hour, 45 minutes of my punch last night. Seems to be okay at the moment. And then probably 2 hours on sleep to Ziggy up front. So probably 4 to 5 hours behind now. So that probably means that any chance of winning's gone, but just get it done now and enjoy the ride. Welcome to Switzerland. Skills I didn't think I'd be using on a rainy Wednesday morning in Switzerland. I've punctured my tube. I think there was a guy sort of doing some hedge cutting and stuff at the back, so it's probably a thorn or something. So I'm just going to patch it for now, keep my good tube just in case the tube splits where the knob got torn off. But yeah, I think it's just going to be one of those days, like just about 85 miles left to go. Just surviving now, I think, in all honesty. Think I'm just surviving. Oh, you fucker. Still going down. Do it again. Oh, right. Back riding again. Took ages to sort the puncture. So I ended up having to take the repair tube out because it was covered in sealant. Obviously the patch wouldn't stick. Put my my last tube in, whacked in a load of air pressure, and actually the puncture was a little cut. Not where the tyre was damaged, but there's a little barcode sticker, like quality QR sticker inside the tyre. I think that might have sliced it. So hopefully it'll be alright. Just need to get it done now. No way you can ride this. So still pushing up this, 2 miles to the top, 21% average. Does make you wonder why sometimes. Oh, shit. I do just like to ride a bike in a bike race, to be honest. But there we go. Now to go to the top. Got back rolling, thankfully. I'm almost at the top now. Was quite a bit rideable at the top, and I'm sure the reason it's in this route is because of the beautiful views, which obviously are not there today. But as I slept an hour and a half last night, you just have to excuse me for being grumpy. Quite on the descent, one more little bit up and over the pass, and starting to clear. As you can see, it's quite spectacular. Col 2,210 meters. I reckon this might be the last resupply. On to the last push. Had a good resupply, got that nice rice dinner. Actually got a few messages saying, oh come on, push hard, I might be able to catch a guy in front, but I'm not going to look at the tracker. Main priority is just finish it today. Kind of over it now. That's the big road climb finally done. Now just rolling along the edge of this valley and then kind of up in a few steps up to the remaining high point. And then, yeah, I guess gradually down to Lac Leman. I'm getting there slowly but surely. this afternoon. Now just on the last little push up to the top, up and over into France. We're probably going to be dark by the time we get there, but should be then just under 40 miles downhill, mostly down, a few little ups. Always one last hike bike in there. 1 mile up to the pass at the top. There we go, made it. Top of the last big milestone. It's about 35 miles, 38 miles. Thonon Le Bains, I imagine that'll take a good 4 hours, so it's about 9 now. So about 1ish in the morning, I suppose. So yeah, I'll put the camera away now, and hopefully next time I see you, I'll be rolling down the side of the lake, ready to finish. There we are. Rolling into Thonon Le Bains. Just about a mile and a half from finish. Get another one in the books. Glad I finished this one after the sort of disastrous Silk Road. Did have its moments though, but pretty good all round. And I assume I'm probably second, which is good. Would be nice to try and win. I think I had the form to do so, but not the staying up awake form. Yeah, Ziggy did a great job. Yeah, going to roll into the finish and catch up with him.